So borrowing from neurolinguistics, we have this concept of prototype theory, which is that a word generates an image. And there can be a kind of perfect representation of that image, like a bird. Maybe the perfect representation of a bird that comes to mind, the prototype, is a robin, or maybe it's a crow. And then out from there, like in concentric rings, we get also birds, but less prototypical. For example, ostriches, penguins, you know, um, puffins and chickens. You decide. So it's interesting also when you examine the relationship between prototypes and stereotypes. For example, what would a stereotype of a bird be? Maybe a bird that's very happy, it's there in the tree singing, everything's good in the world, flying around, making love. Maybe that's the stereotype of a bird. Maybe you have a different stereotype than I have. But what about a caricature? Woody the Woodpecker. That cartoon, Woody the Woodpecker. That's a caricature of a bird. An unreal depiction or an exaggerated depiction. So using prototype theory, we can also look at any word or any concept. For example, communist. For most people, what is the prototypical image of a communist? Maybe somebody like Fidel Castro, or somebody who's very idealistic and has the communist flag that advocates for violent revolution. Maybe Mamdani in New York. Although I think the new mayor of New York, when they try to say he's a communist, I think that's actually more of a caricature. Okay? So the relationship between prototypes, stereotypes, and caricatures. We can look at any word or concept in this way and kind of take us and refine our concept and maybe tease out things we haven't thought about yet. So it's interesting to do that.